Day 186 of walking. Let's go. Turn on some of these lights. I don't remember turning on that light. If I did, I really don't remember. So, today was so long, so boring, so dumb. I heard a customer curse out another employee. That was hilarious. So that was a really fun time at work. Otherwise, it was super boring. However, my mom did come over. She fed me. I didn't even ask her to. I'm like, hey, thank you. Because I didn't order anything from Aldi's yet. Because I got wrapped up in call after call after call. You know what? I am actually going to speed up this time. Call after call after call. And it sucks. There's no time in between calls anymore. Like, ever. I understand, customer service has to be there for customers. But, even at, convention centers, where you're lining up for your favorite person to get an autograph, or if you're in line at the store, eventually the line is going to stop. It might rack up again, but eventually they get time. We never get time in between calls. It is the worst kind of feeling. So, I got paid today. I paid bills. I do have money left over for presents, to get food, all that fun stuff. I even got a game. Then I got a friend a Christmas present. It was a game. That really is it. And hey, I'm walking at 7, by the way. So that's cool. Else. So something I found interesting. Hey, I found something to talk about. So, I saw code on a news show that I watch, a gaming channel. They show gaming news and other related things. And on it said, here's a download code for Final Fantasy VII. And first off, I was like, why is there a download code for a demo? Shouldn't there just be a demo in the shop? But nonetheless, I went to take the code, download it, because I wanted to see how Final Fantasy VII Intergrade looked on a Switch 2. I'm like, oh, this is going to be horrible. Oh, this is going to be horrible. Oh, this is going to be... You know what? It's not bad. Now, don't get me wrong. It is still the worst version to play. But here's the thing. If you already played Final Fantasy VII, you would have either played it on PlayStation or your computer, which runs at 60 frames per second. Oh, excuse me. And looks nicer. You can mod it, yada, yada, yada. On the PC, at least. But it runs nicer. It looks nicer, yada, yada, yada. However, well, no, hold on. If you play that version first and went to the Nintendo, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, doesn't look that impressive. However, I look at it from both sides. because that's fair. So I'm thinking, this game on the console runs at 30, which is really noticeable. But if you're brand new to Final Fantasy VII and want to play it on the go, I can happily tell you, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Final Fantasy VII for the Switch 2 does not look or run or play badly. I was playing it for a while. I even had to show my mom. Now the textures, man, I think I was spoiled because I played the PlayStation version first and then the PC version next. I modded the hell out of that game. But, it did run really nice. I'm not getting it a third time. Yeah, third. Because when I found out that Final Fantasy VII was going to the PC, I waited for it to go on sale. And then I got it because it was super low. And then, of course, I modded it. And when I mean mods that changed the look of the game. I don't like to... I'll do this a separate rant in a moment. I don't like mods that change the core usage of the game unless it's like quality of life, in which I really hope that the original creator just makes a patch for it. You know what? I'll do a rant on patch versus mod in a moment, but I admit I was having fun, and it's weird because why am I having such a hard time breathing? On Thanksgiving, was using my siblings' games to test them on the Switch 2 to see how they ran. I love, and I mean love, Persona 5 Strikers. That did not run very well at all. So, and I'm worried because I want eventually, when Nintendo stops being dicks, Age of Imprisonment, because they're both Musou games. And man, if the Zelda game runs like the Persona, I'm not gonna like it at all. And so there's no way I'm buying it at full price. $70? No. Miss me with that shit. I paid for a $70 game. I was okay with it. I thought it was more like a 50, 60 if I'm being honest. Mario Kart is 100% a $30, $40 game. Which is crazy. Because they're bringing out patches for it now. They've changed some of the in-between courses. So they're not all just straight lines. Oh, so annoying. Oh boy. But yeah. 10 minutes, what am I at? 10 minutes. And I'm almost only at 1/3 of a mile. We're gonna pause real quick. Jade! And don't worry, my watch is paused. When I don't walk, it doesn't do anything. Jade! Ah!
Yeah?
Go grab my inhaler, please.
Okay.
Ten minutes, and I'm only at the 0.37. Yeah, no. Hold on a second. Thank you.
Welcome.
No. Go away.
Oh.
Love you.
I'm getting a pack.
Do it after you're hanging out with your friends and whatnot. Yeah, don't waste that time. Don't waste your time. I'm gonna go to the window real quick. I'm not gonna move a lot. I need the fresh air because one of the windows are broken and I'm not going up the stairs. Give me a brief moment. It's weird because I haven't needed my inhaler in a long time. Okay. Let's go. And yeah, just to show you, that brick is something I put in front of the window because I don't have anything to fix it with at the moment, which is why you see it growing in my house. It'll be fixed this summer, so, because I don't want like bugs or bugs coming in. Oh, after that inhaler and that wind, oh, I feel powerful now. Let's do this. All right, so where was I? There I was, So, I will say, if you don't have Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation or PC, which means that you would have to have neither, because if you have either, get them on those systems. But if you like Final Fantasy, I'm sure you have a PlayStation. So, okay. Like, if you have Final Fantasy, you have a PlayStation. Or at least a PC to play them all. But if the only system you have is a Switch 2, because it's not on the Switch 1. Yeah, it was fun. I'm not buying it again because I literally have it twice. I have it twice for PlayStation and PC, and then I have it once for PlayStation for what is it called? Rebirth, which I will eventually get on PC once it also becomes $20. Because I'm serious, that's how much I got for it for PC. Like, I paid full $60 for it, which at the time I thought was okay. It's a long ass game. It has tons of content in it. I think I'm getting my money's worth with $60. $70? I don't know, man. I really don't know. Hold on. Okay. I really don't know. So let's go back to patches versus updates. Versus mods. A mod is just an update that the developer hasn't done. Because that's all it is. They're the same thing. They're put into the game the same way. So, whenever I mod a game, I normally just mod it for looks. The only game I've modded for gameplay change is Stardew Valley, and that's only to add the extra content. It's called Stardew Valley Expanded, and I only did it after I 100%ed the game. And I'm talking even that stupid arcade, I forgot what it was called, it was dumb, and I hated it, inside of the saloon. That was asinine. I hated that. Oh boy. Excuse me. So, but even if you didn't beat the game, nothing of the core game changes if you download it expanded. Yes, extra places pop up, but if you wanted to do whatever you wanted and start you regular, you can do an expanded without even doing the expanded stuff. So I was like, I guess I could have started with expanded, but I wanted to experience it, so I did it that way. Then I'm starting a second run where I am doing expanded because I don't want my original farm to have anything expanded related, because that's my baby. That's the one I spent the most time on. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm just gonna keep that like that. So but I'm trying to think of else what I modded. So I modded Dragon Quest because when it first came out, it was PlayStation Steam only. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I love Dragon Quest. Of course I'm going to download Dragon Quest. And then it came out on the Switch, and I was pissed because it said, what was it? Dragon Quest S11S, which meant Switch, not Super, more on that in a moment. And it had so much extra stuff, so much extra content. I'm like, you don't want to double dip, but the price is good, because $40 is a really good price for that game. Like, I'll double dip if a game is $40, because it's got enough content in it for me. $40 is low enough for me. If I see a $40 game, sure. If Hollow Knight was $40, I would have bought it anyway. I'm glad it's $20, but if it was $40, I'm glad. I don't think it needed to be $40 if the developers didn't want it as $40. So anybody who was like, that game should have been higher, it should have been priced like a AAA game. It can't be priced like a AAA game because it wasn't made by a AAA studio. I'm sorry, but you don't become a AAA studio with one game. Expedition 33, who swept the Game Awards, which everybody is like pissed off about. I'm like, you know, it won because it literally was better than everybody else. You know that enough people voted for it, which means that even if you didn't like it, a lot more people than you did. When my game doesn't win, I understand, like I said, that there's a reason that was picked. Like I'm telling you right now, GTA 6 will probably win a lot of games, and if it wins games a year, I'll be annoyed, but not to the point where I'm like, that game shouldn't have won. I saw the trailers. That game looks amazing. That game is not for me at all. I'm not a GTA person. I don't play GTA. I will never play GTA. It is just not for me. But if it wins Game of the Year, I'm going to be happy for the people because, one, they waited a long time. They keep pushing that game back. And two, the game looks good. It looks like effort was put into it. So it's going to be like a $70, $80 game. But as much shit as they're putting into it, I can see the price being understandable. I would never pay that price for that game because, again, it's not for me. But if somebody's like, oh yeah, absolutely, because I'll be playing this game for years. People are still playing GTA 5. And that game, oh my god, they released that game so many goddamn times. I think they're in a contest with trying to release that game more than The Last of Us. I love The Last of Us, but they need to stop releasing the game and just make The Last of Us 3. And I would like them to finish the series. And that's another thing. I'm a rant because I still got a third of a mile to go. I want games to just end. If you want to make a sequel, that's fine, but I'm going to need like a whole new world, or if it's in the same world, new location. I don't want it to remind me too much of the first game. I'm looking at you, Silk Song. Silk Song is a perfect example. It was supposed to be DLC, but the scope of it just kept growing. They kept adding ideas, and I will tell you right now, if you play Hollow Knight and you play Silk Song, you understand that they are from the same family. It's funny because they're brother and sister, but you know it is not the same game. No. Which is why fighting games are so off and on for me. Also, my fighting game did win, City of Wolves. If I play Smash Brothers 1 or Smash Brothers 2, Brawl, or Melee or whatever. Melee was number 2, by the way. The games are different enough that I'm like, okay, yeah. But I'm being honest, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3, I didn't play any of those games. I went straight to 3. So, they all play the same to me. And the reason I skipped 1 is because it still kind of felt like the original Street Fighter, not enough. I'm like, I'm a big fan of Street Fighter, but I think I'll skip this one. The only reason I got 3 is because they added enough stuff to it for me to be like, okay, the mechanics by now are good enough. They're not making it number 4. Otherwise, I would have waited for 4. So I'll do Alpha 3. I'm not doing the original series yet until I know that they're not going to be making it for a while. Because I got Street Fighter 4, and then it was okay. Then Street Fighter 5, yes, there were some differences, but to me, not enough for me to be like, I want this. Street Fighter 6 looks interesting, but I'm just like, I'm gonna try something different. I've never gotten an S and K game, like City of Wolves, so I'm gonna try that, and I did, and I love it. And then I looked at the other games that came before, and I'm like, oh yeah, these like same body, but it plays different enough to where it feels fresh. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, I think that's good. I think that's great, actually. But I would really more like some games to just have an ending. Like, if you have a franchise that you know is going to go on forever, sure. But we can see if it's open-ended or not. Like, for example, Mario. Each game, even when number 2 came out, it was nothing. And I'm talking about the American number 2. It was nothing like the original. And then number 3 goes back to kind of the original. but it improved on it. I'm like, okay, this is a nice improvement. World, this is a nice improvement. Yoshi's Island, this is a great improvement. And then New Mario Brothers series, the whole thing, stagnant, dumb, gross. I stopped buying it after number 2 because I'm like, no. No. Number 2 was New Super Mario Brothers 2 was New Super Mario Brothers 1 with more coins. I'm like, this is boring. I'm like, okay, what do you get for maxing out the coin counter? You get Mario's hat off of his head. I hate how Nintendo thinks the reward is just the journey. Like, no, I should be having fun during the journey. If I'm journeying for something, there should be a good reward. And Mario without his hat is not a reward. I just, no, no. Breath of the Wild, I got all 900 Korok seeds. What do I get? You get a literal piece of golden shit. I wish, oh man, I want to be lying so much. S2's gift is just a larger version of the mini golden poop pellets that you find throughout the game. Because those are poop pellets. They're just gold because they come from mystical tree creatures. I'm like, this... It's like Nintendo told me to, hey, fuck you. I'm like, but, what? It would have been nice if, you know what, they gave me a stick that did not break. I'm serious. That would have been a great present for getting all Korok seeds. Give me a stick with, you know what, put the Hestu's gift on the end of the stick. Sure. So that when you're flicking around, looks like you're smacking people with poop. But make it do minimal damage. I'm serious, not like more damage than a stick, but less damage than a sword, and it doesn't break. That would have been great, because it's not overpowered. If you do run out of a weapon, which oh my gosh. If you're trying to fight a big enemy, and you're a new player, I'm going to brag real quick. I can beat Lionel's almost with my eyes closed. But imagine for a kid who's going up against a Lionel with all these weapons and he keeps breaking them and he has to run away. At least the stick would give him something to defend against. Like, I'm serious. That's what I want. I just want a gift of a stick that doesn't break, that is stronger than a normal branch, but weaker than a sword. Or something like the Master Sword, which is stupid, by the way. The Master Sword ran out of energy. Nigga, what? Where the stick needs power. So, oh my gosh. I don't know, man. I know that if I play a game, I play it for the journey. But if you want me to 100% something, there should be a reward for 100%ing. And I will tell you this, like, when I play Shantae and 100%, you get different screens. Yeah, you can go online, but you can get different screens. And since I can just print screen, now I have a nice background if I wanted it. Yeah, I could just go online and do it. But I have that trophy on my thing. I can't do anything with a poop. It just sits in my inventory. Like, you don't even know I have it unless I open the inventory, go to the last screen, and then open it up. That's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. All right, 3 more times probably. Oh boy. If I ever make a game, I will obviously not be a hypocrite, but I'm gonna make sure that it's not literal shit. Like literal shit. That's wild. Okay, this light's off. This light's off. This light's off. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tonzo Koite.